Welcome to this look at new mods on Farming Simulator 19 with me, MrSealyp. It's Friday the 23rd of July. However, these particular mods are for Thursday the 22nd. Apologies for the delay, what with FarmCon and all the FS22 information that dropped in the blogs and a couple of map tours. It took a little while to get to this, apologies, and there'll probably be a second one today if they drop mods later on today. So these are mods for Thursday the 22nd of July. We have some updates too. They are as follows. From the left, the John Deere 9RT series by Rafaza SB Farms, Painter Farm Modding and Custom Modding, the large enclosed sheds by Sandhill Modding, the Old American Wool Pack by 810 Mods, Kleinsilheim 2K21 by Richie F and Flow 1983, the Lizard Gruber KRM design, plus Schamberg Valley by ER Shabba has also had an update today. Stone Fences package, that's what's in front of me. This is by Rowley Christie 1 VSR Modding Sir, 3.38 megabytes download. We've got 2 slots, and 3 slots. These you will find under placeables and decoration. Nice, chunky, solid construction. And as you can see, they're not too bad to place together. I actually managed it today, look. No gaps either. I don't think there's any gaps. Not quite lined up perfectly there, but hey. It is what it is. So, as I said, under placeables and decoration, the post is 100, the stone wall section without posts is 150, and the stone fence with a post at one end, or it's a pillar, isn't it? I suppose it's a brick pillar, isn't it? Is 250. Those are by Rowley Christie 1 VSR Modding Sir. Moving on from there, we have got the STR pack. This by Pavel Tikhonov, and these are transportable, placeable, liquid tanks. We've got a 5,000 litre capacity. There's a 10,000 litre capacity that looks like that with a double tank. There's a 10,000 litre capacity single tank, and then there's a 20,000 litre double tank. Now these you can set to take certain things. Now that being said, we'll see in just a second. Now, these are the colours they kind of come in. We do have the option to change those colours. Really nicely detailed. It does say very clearly there as well, it is forbidden to lift with filled tanks. I bought these out on forks. If you're going to take them a long distance, you probably want longer forks. They went on the right. You want to load them onto a trailer, deliver them, drop them off, and then fill them. Because then you can fill them with a tanker, with whichever product you're going to put them in. Then when they're empty, you can move them off somewhere else or do whatever you like with them. It's entirely up to you. That's the beauty. 15.63 megabytes download, 5 slots for the 5,000 litre. Then it's 6 slots, 6 slots, 6 slots for the other ones. You'll find them under... Where did I find them in the end? I didn't write it down. Actually, I think it might have been under crop protection. It was. So the STR 5000 is 1,900 to buy. That's all for 5,000 litre capacity of water, liquid fertiliser or herbicide. These don't do slurry or digestate, just those ones. 2,900 for a 10,000 litre double tank, 2,700 for the 10,000 litre single tank, and 4,500 for a 20,000 litre tank. That's brilliant prices. Slot counts all drop down to 1. Options on all of these, we can change the framework and the main colour. I don't know why I picked that. And then you can choose. Well, this is the thing. It says sticker, fertiliser, herbicide, water. Now, as far as I can now tell, that doesn't guarantee that was all that will go in it. So as far as I can tell, you can put any one of the 3 in them. That is literally just the sticker. So if you want it to be water, because the problem I had was I put all 4 of these right next to each other, and when I came along to the first one, the trigger thing came up. Absolutely brilliant. So I did them in order. I was going to do fertiliser, herbicide, water, then I did fertiliser on that one, sort of rolling around again. So when I pulled up on this one, trigger came up for water, lovely. I then moved on to the next one, trigger came up for liquid fertiliser, lovely. Last one, I couldn't put anything in it at all, and I couldn't work out why. But here's the other great thing, when we come up to it, we can enter it like a vehicle, and it does this. It tells you bottom right what you've got in it. So I said water, sorry, liquid fertiliser. So fertiliser was the first one. So I put my 5,000 litres in there. The second one was supposed to be herbicide. If I click on that one, that's liquid fertiliser as well. Although I have got the herbicide sticker on there, so you can put anything in any of them. The stickers are just there as a suggestion. I think it's the best way of putting it. Because I just thought, I didn't read it sticker. The water one didn't feel completely, I don't know why, because I had plenty of water in the tanker. And then the one that was supposed to have fertiliser in it again did fill up with water. Or maybe I ran out on the other one. So anyway, they're really nicely made. I like the fact you can enter the vehicle, enter the thing to see what's in it, what you've got left in it, because there's no counter, there's no display or anything like that. But they're really cool, and I'm pretty sure, does it say they work with the manure system? Yeah, manure system supported. So, very cool. Obviously I didn't show all of them, but all of them you can change the colour of the frame and the tank. Nice bit of kit, that. The STR pack by Pavel Tikhonov. Next, we've got dairy sheep. Now, we've had a dairy sheep one before. I think it was by ER Shabba, was it? This is by Team IWMM. But this is a double pack. So it comes with a wool pasture pen and a milk one. So you've got the best of both worlds. You can do either or both, or it's something up to you. These will hold 150 sheep. It's 4.34 megabytes for the pack, 13 slots for the wool one, and 12 slots for the milk one. I think they're 50 grand each, but I like the little details as well. And what's also great is there's no mistaking where all the troughs and things are. You've got these icons really nice and clear. There's your water, there's your feed trough, there's your dialogue box with a lovely happy little sheep there. Click on that. Marvellous. Your milk spawns there for the milk one. Again, really nice feature. But what we've got here is a little button we can press, and that takes all the icons away. So if you don't want them, if you just think it looks a little bit cheesy, or once you've got your head around which troughs are which, you can just turn that off. You don't have to have the icons on at all, which I think is a great feature. Everything's just really clear. We can open the gates and go inside if we want to. Now there is lighting, but there's no icon. I haven't found an icon for a light switch, so I think the lights are automatic. The fact all the other icons are really clear, and I can't find a light switch, so I think they're automatic. But yeah, like I say, they look good, well presented, very cool. So these you'll find under placeables and animal pens. As I said, 50 grand each. The slot count of 13 and 12 comes down to 1 for each of them for subsequent ones. For 150 sheep, that's not bad at all, is it? Lovely. That's the dairy sheep by Team IWMM, which brings me on to the last of the mods for yesterday. And it's the VStRuk Revolution. This is by Rowley Christie 1 VSR Modding Sir. 21.17 megabytes download, 14 slots on console. We have got some options. We've got a short, we've got a sleeper cab version, various different horsepower options, options for stickers, as you can see. Got that logo there. If you go for the one that's not on the side, it puts it on the back. I think it's on the middle of the steering wheel as well. There's chicken lights down the side. The horn sounds great. Some nice animations, vibration in the engine and the exhaust stacks. The horn sounds great, as you'll see in a moment. Now, that's not a misprint, by the way, either. That says RV Revolution 580, which you can probably imagine is a 580 horsepower. That one 1,723. That will pull a solar system, not just a planet. Well, it should do anyway with that sort of horsepower. Anywho, moving along, let's get on to it. So under trucks, 87 grand for the base model. Now it says 55 miles an hour, but I'm sure mine says 75. We can change the main colour to anything on that palette. We've got some nice sort of satiny. There's orange revolution. There's a bronze fire, blue. There's, like I said, there's a whole load to look at. Then the rim colour starts with the copper evolution, stainless steels, and we've got also the metallic-y ones across the top, polished. Then we move on to all the various different colour options that are available. We'll go with polished for the time being. Design colour is for the decals / stickers. Let's go with cherry. Don't know why. Short cabin, long cabin puts the decal on the side. Now, you can't take that decal off. Well, I suppose, I'm just thinking, maybe you can. If we put that on that, it's kind of still there, but hides it. So if you're not a big fan of the big skull decal, you can kind of mute it down, almost remove it. I mean, it's still on the mud guards, but you can a little bit, if you wanted to. I mean, obviously you don't have to, but we've then got the short cabin and stickers, which puts the stripes on, long cabin, which puts that back on again, and back again. Then we've got a 480 horsepower, 580 horsepower, 650 horsepower, or the 1,723 horsepower. Let's jump in. It doesn't matter which one we jump in. Let's jump in this one. So, as you can see, fan going inside. Vibration on the exhaust stacks a little bit there, look. Sounds nice. You've got this bit of lean on the suspension. As you turn, it leans into the turn. It's nice, yeah. That one says 83. So where it says 55 miles an hour, lights. So we've got the chicken lights down the side, lights across the top, the revolution sign lights up, we've got our main lights on, lights down the bottom too. So a nice array of lighting. Indicators too. I'm not sure about that. It just seems to kind of roll from side to side. I would imagine after a period of time it's going to feel like you're on a ship. But interior, yeah. Oh, actually, before they do it, L1 and right stick side to side. We can move the fifth wheel attached from the back. So depending on what trailer you've got on there, you can bring it up close to the cab or further away, depending on what spacing you need to have or want to have. Interior, really nice, and with that windows, the sort of slight point on the windows on the older style lorries, it looks really nice. Sleeper cab, nicely detailed behind. On the other one, obviously that's not there, but I like the little cupboard units and stuff in there as well. As I said, you've got the logo in the middle too. Lights off. Yeah. Just to make sure it does go past 55. Yeah. Cool, it's got a bit of nous about it. Whoa, nice. Oh no, that's awesome. Bit of sliding too. So there you go. That's very cool, that. The VStRuk Revolution by Rowley Christie 1 VSR Modding Sir. Not too expensive either for a 1,723 horsepower vehicle. We'll have a quick look just to show you the interior of this one as well. So when you look around, obviously without the sleeper cab, you just got the back wall. Very nice indeed. So that's it for the mods for yesterday. Like I say, probably get some more today. If we do, I'll see you again later on. Hope you found this useful and informative in some way, shape or form. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.